Welcome back to Streamers Reloaded, my name is Tom and let's get right into the news. So first up on Monday we have a story from Fauxre, and for those who don't know, he received a ban last week due to racism. So this week once again a racist term came up on stream, and within 3 minutes of this racist term coming up on stream, he ended the stream completely. So my question for you guys is, do you think Fauxre should or should not be banned for this? It seems to me like he has been playing PlayerUnknown Battleground for the past 7 months, and almost over the whole time at some point during almost every game the N-word or some racist term would come up, and Twitch have never done anything about it. But I had the thought that because Twitch knew about Fauxre's community and the way it's been built over time, they wouldn't even have a problem with it. But it seems this week they've suddenly turned that around and now are banning him for things that had just been going on for ages. So the question is, should he be banned or shouldn't he?
Apparently we can't have nice things. This is why I'm gonna have to do sub-only invites.
Coming into Tuesday we have 2 stories. Now the first story is from Twitch themselves, and it's pretty simple. The premise behind it is that Twitch employees hate Twitch. So to explain this, there is a website known as Glassdoor Reviews, and it's what you use to rate the company you work for anonymously. And well, since 2016, where Twitch had a 95% approval rating, that has now gone down to 43%, which is simply telling us that the Twitch employees working at Twitch itself don't like it. But I'd suggest going to check this one out yourself because it's a huge story. And then the second story comes from Sodapoppin's stream. This week he left his penis pump out on stream. So Sodapoppin's one of those people who have cleaners come around to clean the house instead of him doing it himself, and the cleaners must have thought it was something he wanted on his desk. Here's the clip.
Warlock.
It's fun until you try to play it without a lot of haste.
I'm gonna try to make my priest alt on this. The Shadow Priest Tuesday.
That's my penis pump. I don't know why that's there.
Alright, everyone's here. Are we good?
Yep. Yeah, here we go.
Waiting on death and chance.
Like, I think my organizer thought it was a vase or something.
Coming into Wednesday, we got the Twitch streamer who goes by the name Marcelinka, who is a Russian girl streamer, and she just sort of does weird things on stream. It doesn't really seem bannable to me, but she did receive a permanent ban for this. Now we do have the translation for what she is actually saying in the clip, so here's the clip.
Ну зарепортит еще один канал открою. Фигли нам. Чё, в первый раз что ли?
Although this is weird, I don't really see why it's bannable. Now the other possible reason she got banned is for ban evading, logging onto another account while being banned on a different one. And next up we have Fauxre once again, and this time he's just sharing his opinion on the whole him getting banned for in-game chat reasons. Brings it back to that whole should he be banned for it.
Does every streamer now have to mute in-game preemptively not to get banned in case someone says it? And they responded with no. Most communities don't have this problem. Which is true. So you can have it unmuted at your own risk.
Coming into Thursday, first up we got a bit of drama between Trainwreck TV and Mitch. Now this isn't an uncommon thing for them, they shout at each other all the time, but this time it just seemed a bit more serious than normal. And it seems that the reason behind them yelling at each other is because Trainwreck was reading DMs from Mitch on stream.
It's not about your dad asking $20, it's about PayPal's declining the card.
I'm more mad that you read my DMs on stream. It's
Man.
shameless as fuck.
Oh, it's shameless as fuck?
Yes, it is. It actually is.
No.
I'm not getting into it with you. I'm saying I'm getting so close. I'm just so close.
So close to what?
I'm
What?
just so close. Look,
What?
dude,
What?
you're driving my car.
Listen.
Right? Listen.
What do you mean
My
listen?
car.
What do you
Tell me
mean?
how to live my life.
Tell you to live it!
How to live my life.
Yes! You invited me here for that!
I'm saying, look.
You invited me here for
Look
that!
what you gained. Look.
So I'm punished?
Dude.
You woke up at 11 o'clock!
I can't.
Listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'll say this. Look, this is what you care about. You care about how they look at you. You know how many hate threads on Reddit I'm gonna get? I don't care anymore.
Yes, you do!
I don't!
Yes, you
I
do!
don't!
You say that, but
care more
you do!
than
This continues on for another 8 to 10 minutes. There are several uploads of this to YouTube. I'll also leave a link in the description, once again, to the full thing. Next up we have Nicoleslaw 2.0. So this is a girl streamer once again who has a cat. But this time, this person is putting this cat into a bag. And you can see in this clip that the cat is clearly struggling and doesn't want to be in there. But after all of this, she has now received a ban. Now, whether it is just a week or it is a month or permanent, we don't know. But it's definitely more than 24 hours as she is still currently banned. Next up, we have ImaQTPie. I'm going to let you watch the clip and then I'll explain.
I missed the cue. Dude, fuck, man.
Indeed, a wise choice.
Funky Puffin, Mary Squid, Hybrid Eagle 3, 13 months, Parth Vader 88, Humpy Bumpy 1, Callie Pappas 2 months, God bless you to welcome. What?
And now this is another piece of cat news, quite sad, but ImaQTPie has a cat called Pizza Guy and, well, he passed away. And that's why the screaming comes in, calling for ImaQT, and then of course later on there's a tweet confirming all of this. Really sad, but it happens. Coming to Friday, we have a really nice piece of news, and now YogsCast, which is a bunch of YouTubers, do this whole charity stream every single year where there's this thing known as the Humble Bundle, and in it are a ton of games that a bunch of developers put their codes into, and people buy these games for $35 generally, but you can donate whatever you want and still get them. And this year, within the first 2 hours of the stream going up, the YogsCast raised a total of $500,000 for charity. And after 6 hours, hit 1 million. And as of right now, 48 hours afterwards, they are currently on $2.345 million, all going to charity. Now, I would really suggest you guys go checking out the Humble Bundle. Every single day a new game's being released into the list of the games you're getting, but you're getting over $800 worth of games for only $35, so it is definitely worth it. And next up we have a very small streamer who goes by the name Fauxre. This is a girl streamer that is pretty annoyed with the whole Amouranth situation on Twitch. Check out the clip.
When I have to explain what Twitch is to people in real life, they tend to kind of be like, wait, what? Like, that sounds really weird. And when people go on Twitch to see what it is after I tell them about it, and on the top of the fucking IRL section, you see fucking Amouranth, that's hella embarrassing. That is extremely embarrassing and kind of feels fucking degrading. And I literally just wrote in her chat, it's fucking streamers like you that make me feel embarrassed to say that I stream on this site. And she goes, ha ha ha. She says this after reading my comment. She goes, sneaky bitch. She like laughs and she goes, sneaky bitch, trying to steal my viewers. And then she laughs and then she bans me.
After this clip came out, I decided to put a little bit more research into the whole Amouranth Patreon thing because it seems quite interesting to me that she does Patreon to start with. I mean, how much does it actually pay? What do people get out of it? So of course, first off, we know that for $60 a month you get lewd and nude imagery. For $100 a month you get lewd and nude video. But then pushing on the tier, for $200 a month you get to speak to her once a month on Google Hangout, which just seems strange to me. And then finally, this one's now been removed, but it was on there last week. There was a $2,000 per month tier where you could buy worn underwear from Amouranth. And the whole money's going to charity. I'm not sure whether I particularly believe that, but I can't deny it. So the next point would be, how much is she making out of it? It's got to be worth it to have a Patreon if she's kept it going this whole time. So she actually hides the amount of money she makes from Patreon, but the sad part about that is she didn't always. And the other sad part about it is, because it's on the internet, it's being tracked by something. So there is a website where you can track how much Patreon users make, and we can use that to sort of work it out. So the final day she was actually showing the amount she made off Patreon was on February 13th, 2017. And we can see there that per Patreon, she was making around $42. At the time as well though, she only had 104 Patreons. She now has 6 times as many. As well as this, I believe that this number is actually much higher than $42. This is because there used to be a few more Patreon options, which was $40 and $25. These two no longer exist, which means there's no reason for anyone to want to get them, so I believe this number is actually much higher now. Using this information, I'm going to go ahead and say that the average patron is donating between $60 and $100 a month, as that is where the lewd and nude video and imagery comes from. Which means, just off my general calculation, it means she's making somewhere between $40,000 and $60,000 every month of Patreon. So if that is correct, and I have no reason to doubt that, there is zero reason for her to stop doing Patreon. So next up, going into Saturday, we have a Twitch streamer who goes by the name Zachabus, who got banned live at the Fortnite DreamHack tournament. Yeah, the title of the clip is he got banned for teaming, but it was actually a ban for cheating. Check out the clip.
Oh! What? It might have been a joke. It might have been a joke. Maybe you've won, so they just banned you for a joke.
And then finally, in leaked news, we have a clip from Becca, which is a nip slip, but it's very debatable. And then we have a lewd image from Paul Leal. We have a Snapchat collection from Rad Puppy, which you have to be a sub for. And then finally, we have a clip from 2016 from Foxhound, where she just used Twitch the wrong way. Also, she's on Windows 98. And that is it for this week. I have one final question for you guys, and that is, how would you feel about this whole Twitch news series becoming a much higher production quality type deal? You know, like how the Keemstar stuff, he has the desk and all that, and yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about that, because, you know, that would require me doing a face reveal and everything, but it's something to think about. If you have a opinion on that, leave a comment below, and I want to thank you guys for watching as normal, and I'll see you in the next one.